Cheers. You know what this cheers is to? Who I am paying tribute to are those who follow, marketers will love me for this, brand guidelines. So cheers to you, tributes who follow them. You all know who you are who don't follow brand guidelines. Just go throw it out there. I don't need to remind you, but you know who you are. Why number one, using the company logo as a JPEG when there is a dark background. Yep. And it drives us marketers crazy. Yep. Why aren't you using a ping or a transparent background or something where that logo actually should look like, excuse you, don't be licking the mic. So a lot of people, again, use the JPEG, the white background on dark background, and it doesn't look good. It's just a giant, hey, don't be pulling my mic. Sorry, yanking my mic around here. Takeaway number one, when you have a dark background and you only have a JPEG, you remove that background. It's really easy. So you can remove that background. If you don't know how to remove that background, ask your marketers. Ask them for a transparent background. They will give it to you, because that is probably like the number one complaint I'm sure marketers have, besides the next one I'm gonna whine about too, but it kills us on the inside just to see the logo put with this ugly stark white background against a dark backdrop. Like, it just don't do it. Just ask your marketers for help. Why number two is when you're using a company logo, excuse you, don't you get started. No, I just get excited, because I'm getting excited because I'm whining about something very, very important. And spelling, it's great. Do not, and I repeat, do not squish or compress the logo. There is a certain tool and a shortcut on your keyboard to ensure the logo that you're placing on PowerPoint, on Microsoft Word, whatever, again, Microsoft product you're even using, hit this little shortcut and it scales it down to size without compressing it or squishing it. So then your brand stays perfect. There's a shortcut, so just Google how to compress your image to the right ratio. Simple, right? You guys got this. It's not only your company logo, but your clients or prospects or whoever else's logo. Like, make sure you're respecting that. Make sure it's clear, it's not fuzzy, make sure it's not compressed, not squished. There are ways to work around that. Why number three? Number three is when you're using the brand, make sure you're using it properly. And you're like, Taylor, that's so vague. What do you mean? And this is, again, like I said, where I'm paying tribute to those who understand brand management, super involved in understanding of what the brand's purpose, mission, value is. And then on top of that, understanding when and how to use that brand, because it's gonna make your company look that much better. And obviously, if you're not a marketer and you know how to leverage the brand, it's just gonna propel that brand so much further than what it could ever be. So that's something, again, I absolutely love about C3. We have a brand, obviously C3 Technology Advisors. The consultants know what that brand is, but the best part is all of our consultants not only take their own twist to it, but they understand the brand and values. So they understand when they're publishing posts, when to tag us, how to engage with us, knowing what that brand, tone, statement, value, mission, everything is. And my last, third or fourth one, I remember, it's been a long day. If this person watches it this long, they'll know who they are. Don't use old logos. Any old templates, standards, things like that marketing has decided to throw away and insert new, modern templates, things, yeah, use those. Don't use the old things. Simple. Don't. Just remove it all. If you see something where it does have an old logo in it from an old template, let your marketing team know. Let them know and say, hey, I need this updated, because guess what? They're gonna update it for you, because marketing's job is to ensure that your brand and the perception of your brand of that organization is going to be the best to its ability. If that person is still watching, still give you lots of love, I promise. And I know we talked, we're good now. It's kind of all I had to whine about. I mean, obviously there's plenty of more in terms of brand guidelines and standards, but marketers, I'm kind of curious to hear from you all what other pet peeves, I guess I'll call them, or whines you have about brand guidelines that you've seen, you know, your organization break or even change, and it's not necessarily for the good, we'll just say, because I've seen a few of those too. But wasn't today's whine about it, maybe later's whine about it. But until next time, talk to you all later.